Before we start out this video, I just want to talk about a community tab poll which I ran a couple days ago, and it's still running as a matter of fact. I actually misspelled it, by the way, sorry about that. Does Jagex adequately test updates before release? So I tried to ask this question in a very neutral manner, and we got a ton of votes, 669 and still counting. 35% of people said yes, and 65% of people said no, which I was shocked. I thought this would be pretty even. So I'm asking this question recently after the Kebos Lowlands update, which had the release of a new Slayer Master, which could give you a lot more loot than you're normally getting from Slayer, and one of the drops was a 2,500 Saradomin brew drop. Who at Jagex thought that's a good idea? I don't know. But anyway, a lot of people commented as well. Thank you everyone who did. I read all these comments, including on the videos as well. I don't know. We've just seen Jagex time after time release updates and then have to tweak them constantly because they were just poorly made at the start or unfinished or not tested thoroughly. Some people had good points that, like, I think someone said basically they test them. This is a very good point, actually. They test them, but they don't think of all the effects it's going to have on the game. So someone at Jagex maybe tested it and were like, okay, we programmed it to drop 2,500 brews, and it's dropping 2,500 brews, so the update is fine. Well, they're not actually thinking of the fact that that's going to have a big effect on the economy or anything like that. And we've seen this time and time again in the past. Just think of the Spellbook update just a few weeks ago. I talked about this. When that update happened, it felt like it was unfinished, like it was in a beta testing stage, but they just released it in the game and instantly people noticed issues. I think the best example of this ever was when they updated the Ring of Wealth pre-EOC to help with the loot of monsters, and it actually would give you the best possible loot from every single monster 100% of the time. Look at this, they're getting Elysian Sigils every single kill. Nobody at Jagex thought to actually test the Ring of Wealth update before it came into the game. That's just crazy, and this is still happening. In my opinion, the updates need to be tested much more and discussed with the community before they are released rather than after, and changes immediately after updates should be an extremely rare occurrence. Let me know what you guys think. Hey guys, it's AndrewAJT back for another video for you guys, and today we are going to get paid off while Pking. What do I mean by this? Well, there was an Iron Man who I tried to kill at Callisto, which I actually don't have the clip of because I did not kill him. He had full D'hide, he had a Bulwark, he had a very low chance of dying, but he really wanted to get the Callisto pet, and he didn't want me to be Cam ever again. So after I failed to kill him, because he only had to run like 6 wilderness levels, it really wasn't that hard for him to escape, I met him in the bank. So I meet this guy and he basically tells me, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. He says, Andrew, yo, 500k off. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I'll pay you 500k and you just won't attack me today. And I'm like, oh, is this a permanent thing? And he's like, nope, just for right now. I'll pay you 500k. His name is Say Bay. It's not like I was actively hopping worlds trying to find him, but I guess he figured I'd rather just pay off this mofo than ever have to deal with him again.
Splits of the car took out of ours evenly to make up for his full end. Because I want to pay off and get rid of this motherfucker right now.
So sure enough, he takes me to Southern Edgeville and he drops 500k, so we are waiting to pick that up here. But that is really funny. I wonder if that has ever happened before where someone has paid someone off to never attack them again. Within around a minute or so, the coins appeared and I was able to pick them up. So 500k earned from doing nothing. That is a pretty crazy way to earn 500k. Probably the strangest way I've ever made money in this game, but shoutouts to that guy. I found this guy again and had a little fun with him. I pretended to break our agreement, which you see here. Turned out Smite looked like I'm about to barrage him, but nope, I'm just kidding. Maybe freaked him out for a little bit there, but he's going to be fine. Not going to attack him, and I wish him all the luck on his Callisto pet. So we've already seen that some people will try to pay for their RuneScape life in GP, but other people just do not care anymore, and this is definitely the case with this guy. He was pretty sad. Look what he says while he's doing Scorpia. Just kill me. I'm so dry. He's like, he doesn't even care anymore. He's not going to try to escape that hard. You know, I'm not sure if he was going for the pet or if he's going for pieces of the shield. I'm not really sure, but either way, he's not going to put up a very great escape attempt here, kind of half-hearted, going in and outside the caves, which I'm very used to defending against. 368 kill count, which is not really a lot if he's going for the pet, so maybe he's going for the shards, but he dies pretty quick. I actually got a decent amount of runes from him, but not much loot otherwise. So sticking with the theme of weird people I found in the wilderness, look at this guy. So he's doing a magic axe slayer task, obviously, but look what he does. When I show up, he puts on flowers, and flowers are actually really smart to use here because they have extremely low negative stats. So he can actually be attacking this magic axe, and he will probably never kill it, or it will take a long time, and he can just X-log. If he didn't have those, he would just have to punch them, and he would have the risk of killing it, and then if I could land a barrage and venom him, he might die. But because he has the flowers, there's nothing really I can do. So this was kind of funny. I found one of my clan chat members, AndrewAJT62, killing greater demons on the other side of the lava, and I'm not going to kill him obviously, but just to mess with him, I want to test if you can ice splits across the lava, and sure enough, you actually can. Good thing it splashed, because I don't want to actually do damage to him, but that's kind of funny. I didn't know you can attack over this lava, which is really hard to get to the other side quickly. Somebody should do a clan war where one clan is on one side and the other clan is on the other, and then they have to kill each other with range and mage. That would actually be pretty cool. So one of the most dangerous places to PK is definitely lava dragons. This is known to be a hub for huge clans because it's a big multi-area and single combat is really not nearby. It was known in past Deadman tournaments that clans like Rot would actually lock down this area for the entire duration of the tournament because the lava dragon bones are so valuable that if they can be controlled by one person or one clan, then they're going to have a huge advantage. And in this example, in the main game, they can actually be very profitable to kill. So, you know, the lava dragon bones are worth so much, and they drop onyx bolt tips, other things like that. So that's what this guy is doing, trying to make some cash. But unfortunately, he's going to run into me. A lot of people bank on PKers not having the agility shortcut, but I do have it here, so I can get him pretty easily and keep up with him with barrage. I think this guy really didn't plan ahead as far as defense. Monk robes and an anti-dragon shield against a PKer is really not going to cut it, and the Staff of Light is going to rip right through those robes, and he's going to die very quick. And actually very good loot from this guy. Look at this, 600k of loot, which is very, very nice for a very quick and fun PK. So one place a lot of people do fishing is at the Wilderness Resource Area. If you have the Elite Diary done, you get an insanely good fishing method. This is really good money for fishing. It's really good XP, and it's really AFK as well. It's how I got 99 fishing myself. And this guy knows about this, and he's going to be fishing a lot of dark crabs. So we're going to see if we can get his dark crabs. Got to apply the pressure here. Keep switching attack styles, you know. Here he's going to pray melee. I'm just going to go for the KO anyway. Not really the worst decision. I still got a good hit on him. But yeah, just kind of using a different combat style almost every other hit there. And this guy is going to play the game with the gate where he's going to go in and out of the gate repeatedly, and it's not going to work. He's not going to get the log out. He's also taking damage from Venom, and we're going to get a couple hits in here. Just one more hit with Piety should do the trick. Hold down 1 on the arrow keys, and boom, we're done. So 38, and he's dead. Good game. Let's see how much loot. It comes out to 570k. That's really good. A lot of people bank long before they get that much dark crabs on them. Here's a little clip for all you Normal Spellbook fans out there. We got a TP on this guy really quick. Going to entangle him, and let's just unload our DDS specs as quick as we can before he runs away or anything. The boss is on him. He's frozen. At this point, he can actually run away. I'm not sure if he realizes that, but it's too late now. 3410, he's dead. Don't even need the ZGS hit. And let's take a look at the loot in total. We got about 530,000, including 305,000 worth of ether. Not bad. Here's another 2 kills in one. So this guy was doing Scorpia, I guess. He was in Ghostly, which is even worse. And yeah, this guy is going to get eliminated by the specs. It's pretty tough when you're in a situation like this where he is, because you want to eat and you also want to turn on Prey Melee, and it's hard to do both of those things at the same time. Like, you're just focusing on eating as fast as possible, but you really need to turn Prey Melee on. And if you time it right, you can do it at the same time without wasting food ticks. But anyway, look at the chat. Uh-oh, we got a drop notification from the Chaos Elementals. Let's head over. Maybe the guy is still there. And sure enough, this guy is just chilling here. Doesn't even see me. Should be logging off right now, but too late now. He's in combat, and that opportunity to escape is totally gone. So he wants to use the obelisk to escape, and we are going to use the same technique as I did in my PKing in Weird Areas video, which a lot of you guys love that clip. I got so many comments saying that was so funny, because especially the guy was very angry about it. If you haven't seen it, basically how it works is, if you complete the Wilderness Diary, you can set the obelisk to teleport you to any location you want. So every time this guy is going to teleport with the obelisk, it's basically just going to teleport him back to the same place, because you see that I set it to 50 wild. So it's basically an infinite loop where this guy is going to be teleported over and over and over to the exact same spot, whereas normally the obelisk would maybe take you to like a lower level wild where you could just teleport. Not a lot of loot from these guys, just a few 100k in runes and supplies, but still, that's kind of my favorite kill to do. So that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. It definitely helps me out a lot. And you could also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And you could also click the bell to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. I try to upload once a week. Usually I upload late Tuesday afternoons Eastern Standard Time. Let me know your thoughts on the poll I ran in the beginning of this video. You can also vote in it yourself with a link in the description, or you can check it out on the community tab on my channel. You can also join our clan chat, AndrewAJT62. It's grown exponentially recently. We have 60 people in here just on a random Monday night. Nothing really going on right now, just normal night, and we got 60 people, which is pretty crazy. That'll be up on screen, but even if you can't join the clan chat, feel free to join the clan Discord. That'll be linked in the description down below. We got people talking in there all the time. It's one of the most active RuneScape Discords out there. You can feel free to organize any bossing trips you want to do, or Pking. We got all that on there. Or if you just want to hang out too, that's cool as well. Speaking of bossing, I'm thinking of doing a Zamorak Mass open to the public on Sunday, January 27th, 2019. I'll probably have more information about that at the start of next week's video, because that would be the last Tuesday before it, like the exact time and everything, but probably late afternoon. And it would also be streamed on my Twitch channel, which you can follow down below, AndrewAJT. You can also follow my Twitter down below. I'll follow you back if you play RS. I tweet updates all the time. You can also support us on Patreon if you're feeling really generous. That will help me spend less time working my day job and more time editing videos for you guys. But your support there is optional. You guys watching the videos is all the support I need. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys.